This is the High School Coaches Roundtable Show, broadcasting from Sandy's Beef and Ale, where friends and family go for great food and all the big games since 1967. Each week, we broadcast from 2028 Old Lincoln with the stars from the Bucks County football teams. We now go live to Sandy's Beef and Ale for the High School Coaches Roundtable Show. Here now is your host, WBCB's Chris Ermer.
Good evening. Welcome on out to Sandy's Beef and Ale for the High School Coaches Roundtable Show on WBCB. We get to talk to the local high school football programs. We thank the coaches and the players for giving up a little bit of time here, joining us. We recap last week's game. We get everybody set for this week's matchup, and we'll begin with the Birds. Conwell-Egan Catholic, the Eagles with us to get things started. 2-3, tough game against Ryan, but looking for a bounce back against Archbishop Wood. And Coach O'Hara, delighted to have you with us tonight. And right now, you guys are actually doing some practicing over there.
Right. We share our field with the field hockey team, so half the time we're right after school, and the other half we don't start till 6 o'clock. So we don't want the kids to miss this. So we come over, we set our schedule up, and then they'll go back and we'll finish a team period for them. We'll get back. They'll get back on the field for the very end of their position.
All right, so these guys aren't going to get out of practice altogether.
No, sir.
But we appreciate you guys giving up a little bit of time on a busy week getting ready for Archbishop Wood. Yeah. And Coach O'Hara, what's the brand of football now that you are trying to embark on as head coach?
Well, we don't really change anything. I was on the staff with Coach Techman for the last 5 years, and we're a run-first team, but we have some people that can throw the ball and catch the ball on offense, and we really want to try and utilize our talent. But we're a run-first team. Defensively, we're the same. Jim Jenkinson is our defensive coordinator, who was with Coach Techman for years before I came back, and he offered to come back with me, and I took him up on it because he's really smart. And he's a 4-2-5 guy, and he's very aggressive, and that's what we're trying to do. We just need to be a little more aggressive, I think, and we need to play with a little more passion. That's where we are right now. That's what I'm looking for of our brand of football, which has always been very aggressive. We play with passion. We have a lot of pride in our school and in our program. And last week we took a little nick to that. That's my fault. I have to fix that and change that. And that's not who we are, and that's what I've been preaching to them all week. That's not who we are, but if you want to change that perception, you have to go out and you have to change it on the field on Saturday.
So when you look back, were there certain play calling things that some missed opportunities there?
I think there were some missed opportunities on my part, and also when you get into a game, we made some mistakes early. You get behind, and it's like everybody has a plan, right, till the shooting starts. Or Mike Tyson, who said everybody's got a plan till I punch him in the mouth, right? So then the plan goes out, but I need to be a little more calm and not throw out the baby with the bathwater, is the old saying, right? So that was my fault. I need to kind of let's settle this thing down. And we did kind of settle it down in the end of the first half. I thought we had an opportunity to get to a one-score game at the end of the half. You know, we need to do a better job to put our kids in a better position to get there, and then things change. You come out, the momentum changes. The whole game changes. You don't know how anything's going to work out, but you know where you would have been then. You would have been one score down. I'm not saying we would have won the game or a lot of things would have changed, but we would have been one score down.
Been right in there.
So It changes the way you play.
Well, delighted to have brand new Egan head coach Brian O'Hara with us tonight for our High School Coaches Roundtable show. We get to meet the players. That's what it's all about, and we'll do that in a little bit. Tonight, going to ask everybody who joins us about their core sports memory. I got a few memories that I'll share that take me back to either high school football days or like early Philly sports memories, kind of what your earliest sports memory is. So we'll check in with everybody about that. Also want to hear what everybody's favorite music is or what they like to listen to. If they like to just be in silence before the game, check in with everybody about that. And we'll also ask a little bit about sports psychology. How do you get yourself in the mindset to play your best and take your best performance to the field each and every time? But before we talk to the players, Coach, how do you guys bounce back against Wood this week?
Well, Wood's a great rivalry for us, and I know some of the guys don't remember it, but in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, it was a tremendous rivalry. They went on and they were higher classification than us, so things changed, and then we hadn't played them for, I think it was 12 years last year. I don't remember exactly what the years were, but last year was a great game. Last year was a 14-13 game. They could have tied the game or won the game at the end. We blocked an extra point. But all I'm trying to tell them is that when these two teams play, it's about emotion, it's about passion. So you better be ready in the beginning, because if not, you can get yourself in a situation. They're coming. They remember it. I remember it. The people on the staff remember how much of a rivalry it was. So I'm trying to explain to them that you can't wait to get punched in the mouth. You have to go out there from the beginning.
Yeah, you got to do the punching.
You got to do you have to. It's a physical, violent game. That's the way. That's football, and that's, you have to do it. If you don't, you're going to be behind the eight ball. And so a lot of times you figure, all right, well, you do get back into it when you finally gain a little bit of equilibrium. But there's no reason to be that way. That's what I'm trying to sell and tell them. There's no reason to get in that situation. Do it right from the beginning.
Egan looking for a good start this week against Archbishop Wood. Coach, tell us who you brought with you tonight for the roundtable.
First, we brought a junior, A.J. Rhyme, over here. He is a linebacker. He's a fullback, and he also plays some defensive line for us. We had a discussion with him in the beginning of the season that we needed him to play where we needed him to play. Every player has their position that they want, but sometimes you have to sacrifice for the team, and we asked him to do some things, and he's doing it. He's had some really successful games for us. He's both making tackles, blocking. He had a touchdown, I think, in our Lincoln game. So he's a junior. He'll be back. We're expecting that he's going to be a thumper for us. That's who we think he is. This is Isaac Corsetta, who's also a junior. Isaac had some rough times physically early. I think a hamstring, hurt his finger. So our thing is, when you play in a JV game, if you dominate that JV game, that's how you get on the varsity field.
Right.
And he dominated 2 JV games in a row, and now he's going to be on the field starting that right guard for us this week. Isaac's also a defensive tackle, and he's been with us all 4 years, all of his 3 years, and he's a pleasure to coach, and so is AJ.
Guys, welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us tonight for the roundtable. All right, AJ, I'll start with you. How about that core sports memory? Like, I remember one of my earliest memories was when the Phillies won their first World Series in 1980, and I barely remember it, but I was over at my grandfather's house, and that stuff sticks with you. So checking in with everybody about, if you go back, what's one of those core things that kind of got you interested in sports?
Well, I remember, I went to I think it was a Eagles game with my dad, and I just saw, the intensity and, the love for the game they had on the field, and I just wanted to play football ever since.
Yeah, that's you go to the game. I mean, that's another one of those, you just see the field, and you the whole atmosphere and everything is awesome. How do you guys bounce back against Archbishop Wood? What are you hearing from your coaches that you guys need to do against this team to get a win?
Well, I just think that we gotta have more intensity than we had last week. Go out there, just execute, do what we can, and just come out with a win.
All right, before the game, do you listen to music? Is there a certain playlist that you kind of lean on to get you ready for kickoff?
Well, I just listen to R&B to calm my mind and stuff before a game. But if I know I'm gonna have to go into a game on some intensity, on an intensive mindset, I'll listen to rap or something.
Yeah. Well, that's I want to ask guys about the psychology, the mindset. Or do you feel like you play better when you're loose and you're out there having fun, or is it more like a locked in thing that gets you to your best performance?
Well, I just like to go out there free of mind, do my assignment, and just do what I gotta do.
We get some notes about the guys that are with us. Chorus, landscaping, chess. Any of those on your list?
He does chess. I do landscaping though.
Oh yeah. So that a little side hustle for you?
Yeah.
Keep you busy and everything. All right. Well, I appreciate your being with us. Any season highlights that you can share with us too? Any big play moments that stand out for you, or team moments that have resonated with you this season?
I think it was my sack against West Catholic. We were in 60 Casino, wide open gap, just took it, and I sacked the QB.
All right, we're going to meet all the players tonight. Thanks to AJ for being with us. Before we leave, what's that been like moving that position and maybe not playing the position that you were thinking of before you got started, able to, adapt to that situation and kind of put that behind you now?
Yeah, I can just put it behind me. As long as I'm on the field doing what I got to do, just playing my heart out, I feel like it's cool.
Well, these guys are looking to go 3-3 this week, taking on Archbishop Wood. We got the Conwell-Egan Catholic Eagles with us, and Isaac joining us. So you're the guy on the chess club?
Well, I just play online chess mostly, just against random people, but it's something I like to do in my free time.
I mean, do you take some of that strategy onto the football field? I guess that's for the coaches, pretty much.
I mean, yeah, it's mostly for the coaches. I mean, I'm sure you could find some aspects, about both, but not really. I don't think of anything.
All right, a little strategery here with Isaac. How about one of your early core sports memories?
Probably when the Eagles won their first Super Bowl in 2017. My family was in, we were all in the living room, and it was just, a great moment to share with them.
Everybody's celebrating it.
Yeah.
Now, were you already a football player at that time?
Yeah, that was actually my first year, I think, playing football. And, I loved it ever since, especially, when your favorite team wins that year.
I mean, how's that evolution been being part of Conwell-Egan Catholic football? What are some of the things you really relish about being part of this team?
It's a great team, and I think that they take family very seriously when it comes to this, and, just making sure everybody's okay. And, that's what I love about it.
So you feel that family vibe. How about getting ready for the game? What do you listen to? What gets you dialed in?
I pray before, just to give me strength, and I just mostly just listen to music, whatever, R&B, whatever's on my phone, I guess. And that's usually about it.
All right, so you get on the field, you flip that switch. What helps you get in that football mindset? Is it getting dialed in and focused in on what you have to do? Are you more like loose, trying to just enjoy the game?
It's more of probably when we're in the locker room. That's really when it, when I'm like excited to play and I'm ready to do my job and do it well. And yeah, that's.
All right, well, guys, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Conwell-Egan Catholic getting the show started. Thanks, Coach O'Hara. You guys got to get back to practice, so
thank you.
Let you get back to it. As we're here at Sandy's
appreciate
Beef and Ale, the home of the world-famous hand-carved sandwich, and we're going to bring up the Pennsbury Falcons, and we got their action on taking on CB South. You got it, Coach? Yeah, let these guys get back to it, get back to the field. Good luck this week against Archbishop Wood. Sandy's a great spot. They roll out a really great welcome for us. We got our Sandy's Coaches Roundtable shirts on, and all the players and coaches that join us get a Coaches Roundtable T-shirt to mark the occasion. We enjoy sandwiches and, have a good time each and every Wednesday from 7 to 8 at Sandy's. Of course, a great spot for all the Phillies baseball playoff. Red October is coming up, and this is a great spot to catch the Phillies in the postseason and the Birds, of course, here at Sandy's and Penn State football. Always on here at the home of the world-famous Sandy Witch, as we got Coach Stout and the Pensbury Falcons joining us. They get set for CB South, and right now you guys are in the midst of a gauntlet of road games, CB East, CB South, and CB West. But I guess the thing is you got to take it one game at a time. What do you guys see this week against CB South, Coach?
Well, we know they're a pretty traditional team. They have a strong running game. They have a really good running back, which they count on. He also plays both ways. So I don't think that they're explosive in that they do anything really fancy, but they're very fundamental, and they're doing well. So we have to go up there, travel up there, and do our best to shut down their running game.
Another good defensive effort this past week. You guys were in the game, but just couldn't get anything going on the offensive side of the ball. What's the energy like at practice this week as you guys get ready, again, to take the field and kind of go back to the drawing board and work on some stuff that hopefully is going to net some results this week? Well,
Coach had them up and early out on the field this morning because they had off. But I don't think we don't really look for something too new or this or that or whatnot. But as far as the players, and he'll be able to tell you a little bit more. They go out every day. They believe in themselves. They look forward to getting that W up on the board and just playing a game of football. So, I mean, they're not depressed. They're doing the best they can. You know, East had that nice drive in the fourth quarter, which separated us, and it was a good game. It was not many penalties.
Basically, it was a stalemate throughout the whole game until that lone drive.
Yeah.
And that was the difference.
People got their money's worth. So, like I said, it was a clean game as far as, 15-yarders and personal fouls and whatnot. So, I think the kids are doing okay. We just have to go out there and be a little bit better than the other team.
All right, we're going to talk to our guests about their core sports memories. And one of the things that, like, when I first started playing football, one of the first tackling drills, I don't know if I was ready for it, right? But I got drilled in this drill. I went down, my head hit the turf. I was like, oof, man, that's what this game is about. It's physical. It's a tough game. And we got a tough student athlete with us here in Caden Brown. We'll talk to him in just a little bit. But I saw something on Facebook, and I'll just mention it. I think it's okay because it was posted on Facebook by Rachel Bagley, who I know through the Pensbury Football Parents Club. That sounds like it was a really tense week for them with their son Luke Bagley, who suffered an injury in this last week's game and had to go out to Pittsburgh to receive some medical treatment. Sounds like everything is going okay. And so just want to send prayers and thoughts to Luke, to the Bagleys. They've been such a big part of Pensbury football for such a long time, and just want to let them know that we're thinking about them tonight as we got our high school coaches roundtable show here from Sandy's. But, Coach, tell us who you brought with you here for the show, if you don't mind.
No, I'm very happy to. Number 2 running back, senior running back, Caden Brown. Caden's been starting for 2 years now. Caden may be the strongest guy on the team. He's got explosive legs, a lot of power. He's a great kid. He's a kind of a quiet student athlete, but he goes out and really he gives us everything he has. He knows the offense. He knows, what to do. He carries people 2 or 3 yards as much as he can, and so we're very happy to have him here. And he is as productive as we can expect from anyone.
Tough physical fullback with us, Caden Brown, joining us for our high school coaches roundtable show. Appreciate your being with us tonight. You guys having a tough season right now, and talking to guys about sports psychology. How do you guys stay up, continue to have energy in practice? What's it been like this week getting ready for CB South?
It's been good. Everyone's been trying to get each other up with our confidence and stuff. Our confidence has to get there. Everyone in practice, we all go hard on each other, which is what we need at this point.
Right.
All the seniors helping the younger guys get up because a lot of injuries for us happened in this season with our other running back, Jordan. He's out. So we have a sophomore filling his spot right now. So I've been on the sidelines coaching with him the whole practices.
All right, so how has Jordan's loss affected what you were expecting this season?
Yeah, it's been switching all the formations and stuff, all the play calls. We're trying to throw the ball more a little bit.
So are you lined up in running back in some situations then, fullback other situations?
Yeah, wing back, running back, fullback, mostly all the backs.
How about take me back to one of your early kind of core sports memories? We're talking with everybody about, I remember back in the day, I went to my first Phillies game, and like when I went to a high school football game, my sister was the Cougar at Maple Point. And after the game, I got autographs from some of the players. 'Cause I was like, oh, man, these guys are like my heroes out there. What was some of your things that kind of got you inspired to play sports?
Yeah, I don't really have a moment. Every Sunday I see my family watch football, see how invested they are. It got me wanting to play, so they would get, excited to watch me play and stuff, all that.
Yeah, get behind you.
Yeah.
All right, what's the key this week against Central Bucks South? Any game plan things, anything you're hearing from coaches that going to be a key to a win?
Man, just got to go out in the first quarter. Once we get that first touchdown going, we'll keep it. We'll keep going throughout the whole game. Keep everything going. We got to run tough, run low, pass the ball, complete passes. Defense was playing hard the whole season. So we're not really worried about the defensive side of
Yeah,
it.
they've been playing out. So is there a sense, like on the offense, that you guys just need to break the seal, and then things are going to start to snowball in the right direction, start to go well for you?
Yep.
All right, well, good luck this week against CB South. We got the game on BCB. We're going to make the road trip as well. Looking forward to it. Coach Stout, Caden, appreciate your being with us. We're going to take a break, step aside for a little bit. We got more teams to meet. We're going to bring up Bristol, Morrisville. We got the Bensalem Owls here at Sandy's. We'll talk to Neshaminy, Council Rock North, and Council Rock South here with our high school coaches roundtable show from Sandy's Beef and Ale. We'll be right back.
This is the High School Coaches Roundtable.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
Sandy's Beef and Ale has been serving famous hand-carved roast beef sandwiches since 1967. Sandy's Beef and Ale is located in the Woodburn Square Shopping Center next to the Oxford Valley Mall. Stop in anytime for not only the roast beef sandwiches, but also the patty, the tailgater, and the Cuban. Family and friends have been coming to Sandy's Beef and Ale since 1967. 2028 Old Lincoln Highway, the home of the hand-carved sandwich.
We now return.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
We now return to Sandy's Beef and Ale in Langhorne for the Bucks County Coaches Roundtable Show. Once again, here's your host, WBCB's Chris Ermer.
All right, welcome back to Sandy's Beef and Ale High School Coaches Roundtable Show on WBCB. We get together once a week, and thanks to the coaches and the players for being with us. We got the boys from the borough, Bristol Borough, the Warriors with us, and Coach Oros with a 4-1 team, getting ready for Interborough. Yep. Another win you guys picking up. What's, where's the strength of this Bristol Warrior team right now? What groups are really kind of the differentiating factors in the wins?
I think it's something different every week, to be honest with you.
That's a good thing.
It is, right? So if our defense is taking a little bit to get going or stop the other team, we might have a special team score or a special teams takeaway, or vice versa. If our defense is playing well and they're picking up the offense, getting us some extra opportunities. So they're really it's a full team game, and we're doing well.
That's great, getting production from all three
Right.
phases. What are you guys expecting from Interborough? What do you see when you break it down and you guys get ready, hopefully, to pick up win number 5?
Yeah, that's the goal. I think to do that, they got a lot of team speed, so we got to do a good job at containing their speed. Not let them get to the boundaries and whatnot. Breaking down, tackling the fundamentals that we've been preaching since August, pretty much. And offensively, just sticking to what we do, game plan, run the football, open up the pass game off of that. But really just, execute.
Well, great to have the Warriors with us tonight, 4-1, getting ready to take on Interborough. Coach, tell us who you brought with you tonight for the show.
Yeah, so to my right here, I got Bryce Bornice. He's a outside backer for us. And then offensively, he's kind of plug and play. He'll play some running back, he'll play some wing back, he'll play some receiver. He knows the offense well. He'll play some tight end. He's a great kid on and off the field. He works hard, a couple injuries here and there, but he works his way to get back on the field. It shows his toughness and whatnot.
All right, as you get ready for this game against Interborough, Coach was saying that they're going to come at you with some speed. Are you guys able to kind of simulate that during practice this week and feel like you're ready to go against the team that maybe throwing the football a little bit more?
Yeah, so basically we got like a really fast kid on our team. You know, we'll give him the ball. He'll dart down the field, and, you know, we got to stay square. We got, you know, make sure we get him, make sure we stop it.
So you, like, know where he is at every
yes.
on every play?
Yes.
So take me back. What's one of your core sports memories? We get to meet the players, get a little insight into who's with us, talk some high school football.
I would say watching Tom Brady and the Seattle Seahawks, the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know, that's probably the earliest memory I have of actually watching a football game.
I mean, that was a wild game. The comeback and the overtime.
Yeah. So I would say that's probably it.
All right. How about what goes into your mindset to get you ready to take the field? Like, do you meditate? Do you visualize things?
Yeah, so I was about to say I visualize everything that goes on. So I'll visualize kickoff, because that's usually the start of the game. And when I'm visualizing it, it'll get my blood pumping, it'll get my adrenaline pumping. So then we got the music playing, and then, you know, it's just all from there. It just stacks up, and then you're locked in.
Kind of put you in that headspace
Yeah.
to get ready to go. All right, so what's the music? What's on the playlist in the locker room? Any controversy, or are you guys able to get along with that?
It's everything. Like, it goes from rap to R&B sometimes to even, you know, they'll throw on a country song. Like, it's
mix it up.
Yeah.
Something for everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so what are you hearing from your coaches this week about Interborough? What are some of the specific challenges they may pose for you guys?
You know, just stay disciplined, you know, play your part, do your job, do your responsibilities, execute, you know, and we'll be good.
All right, so a versatile player. It sounds like you get plugged into a lot of different spots. Is there one position that you enjoy more, one side of the football that gets you going?
I love outside linebacker. Like, it just everything, just reading the guards, from just doing everything, you know, just hitting, getting low. It's something I like to do. I
mean, are there also some situations, like against the team that may be spread, that you would be dropping into some pass protections and stuff?
Yeah.
I don't want to give away the defensive secrets here for the Bristol Warriors. These guys are on a roll, so let's keep it going that way.
No, he does it all, man. He, he'll set the edge, he'll blitz. Like you said, he's disciplined eyes. And he'll drop in the pass coverage when needed, depending on what we're playing.
And I guess typically, like, your keys are run keys, right? That's the first thing that you're kind of processing as the ball gets snapped, right?
Yes.
Well, good luck this week, guys, against Interborough. Great to have the Bristol Warriors with us at Sandy's, and we're going to talk to the Morrisville Bulldogs next. These teams meeting on Thanksgiving Day. Thanks to Coach Oros. Thanks to Bryce for being with us. And appreciate your being with. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on. We got to get a quick snapshot here. Mark the occasion. Great to be here at Sandy's and having the roast beef and the turkey and the football teams joining us. All right, so let's bring up the Bulldogs, the Morrisville Bulldogs, back-to-back district champs. Again, Sandy's a great spot for Red October. Phillies baseball, the postseason coming up. And I don't know, hopefully they won't have any games that are going to conflict with our high school coaches roundtable show, but we shall see. Hold on, Coach, let me grab that here.
Perfect.
As we talk to Coach Grube and the Bulldogs. 3-2 so far on the season, getting set for New Hope. And Coach, tell us about this past week's game. Guys couldn't quite get it done.
It was a little bit of a rough week.
Was that one of the road trip games for you guys?
Yeah, we were home, actually, believe it or not. We did have two really long road trips, but no, we were home and we're up against it a little bit. Gave up more than we normally do. We're pretty stout defensively normally. Uncharacteristically, with quite 5 turnovers offensively inside.
Oh, wow.
So we were put up against it, but the kids kind of played their butts off through it all.
I mean, you got to protect that football, though. That turnover differential is a killer.
That'll do it every time. It'll do it every time.
All right, so what are you expecting from New Hope? Give us a little insight into the game plan and what you guys are readying for?
Well, sure. I mean, they run a lot of zone read, 5 wide. So, we're prepared for what they do. We put a lot of work in, myself and the other coaches, to make sure that, our tendencies are on point. We kind of know to expect what they're doing and when they're doing it. You try and do that to your best of your ability. And I think we have a pretty good plan in this week, and the guys have executed it pretty well so far through practice.
All right, looking for a bounce back against New Hope. Coach, tell us who you brought with you tonight for the roundtable.
Javier Robledo, who senior, goes both ways. Kind of a Swiss Army knife on defense. He can move in, play D tackle. I can put him outside at D end. And Ronan Dingle, outside linebacker for us, plays offensive line as well. We're small. We only have 20 kids, 22 kids. So guys are playing both ways, but 2 really good football players.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. Coach, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Javier, it says here, first game back. Tell me a little bit about, were you banged up a bit?
Yeah, I had a preseason injury during our scrimmage.
So how much were you, chomping at the bit and trying to get back on the field? I guess you finally got the okay, and that must have been awesome to get back out there again.
Yeah, I was super eager during physical therapy with our athletic trainer.
Yeah.
It was I wanted the ball.
All right, so you get back out there and have a pretty big defensive game, a couple of TFLs, a sack. Can you take us through how you got to the quarterback?
It was just natural instincts, making plays on the ball, just regular stuff.
Are you out edge guy, or are you coming from inside? So
more on the edge.
Get to the QB. What's the key this week against New Hope to get a bounce back and kind of put this last week's game behind you guys?
Key this week, I think, will be our defense. We have a strong defense. We definitely depend on our defense, in practice. Every time we have a defensive day, you know what I'm saying, we take it very seriously, sharpen up everything we got to do.
Asking everybody who's with us tonight about their core sports memory, one of their earliest memories that made them a sports fan, or said, hey, I'm a family full of football fans here.
I'll say the first district championship we won my first year.
Yeah.
It was very energy,
Definitely.
energy was up, very shocking, surprising. Made me want to play football more and get more into the sport.
That is a core moment for this Morrisville program over the past bunch of years, and now you guys looking to keep that momentum going. Yeah. When you're getting ready to take the field, asking guys about sports psychology, their mindset and stuff, what are some of the things you do to get ready to play? Do you meditate? Do you get with your teammates?
Yeah, usually what we do, we pray as a team. You know what I'm saying? We take that very seriously. Every game we pray. And I would say music helps me a lot, just locking and focus, perform on the field.
All right, so what do you like to listen to? Anything on the playlist you can share with us?
I like to listen to artists like Core.
I'm writing these things
Dirk,
down because I got to look them
artists
up.
Like that, Future.
Me too.
Okay, I got some of that Future.
Yeah.
Core.
Yeah.
All right, well, Javier, thanks for being with us. Appreciate it. What about after Morrisville? Looking maybe to play some D3?
Yeah, D3 football. If that doesn't work, I'll get into the real estate field. I like doing stuff like that.
That's great. That's great. Well, best of luck to whatever comes next for you, and good luck this week against New Hope. Appreciate your being with us. All right, Ronan, welcome on in.
Thank you.
All right, so what do you think the key is this week for you guys to bounce back? And anything you can put your finger on from the loss that you guys need to change?
We just need to be aggressive, take care of the football. 5 turnovers last week really hurt us, so just be aggressive, be physical, and just, keep the ball, play safe.
All right, so this week during practice, I got to imagine there must have been some turnover drills, some stuff really reinforcing those lessons for you guys. Good energy, though, at practice to get ready for New Hope?
Yeah, we all, we're ready to bounce back. We all came together, after a loss. I think losses are going to bring us all together more as a family. And so we're ready to come out and get a win.
Yeah, I was going to ask Coach Grube about that. It kind of does allow you guys to go back to the drawing board. It's a little bit of a humbling moment, and now you guys can bounce back and kind of put that behind you. How about the sports psychology stuff? What gets you ready to go?
I think just, kind of putting myself in my own world, noise canceling headphones, just being by myself, just listening to music, just getting myself ready mentally. Just staying by myself.
Well, it sounded like you really were in the mix this past week, 21 tackles. It seemed like they must have been running like in your direction, or were you running them down?
That was a season stat.
Okay. That's still pretty good. I mean, that's got to be close to the team leader in that stat category,
He's
though.
in the top few. He's a very sound football player.
All right. How about after you're done at Morrisville? Any future plans after school? What are you guys thinking?
I like to continue playing football, no matter where that is, what level. I love the game so much. I can't just put it down after high school. And even if playing doesn't work, I'd like to get into something with, like, either if that's coaching or just anything involved with the sport. I mean, it's too much, like, a part of my life to just put it down after high school.
And you guys have seen quite a few of your teammates move on to play college football over the past couple of years. So that's probably been pretty inspiring. All right, well, good luck this week against New Hope. Appreciate you guys giving us some time, talking about Bulldog football. Looking to go 4-2 if they can get past New Hope this week. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring up the Bensalem Owls right now. As we got all the teams to meet, we're here at Sandy's Beef and Ale. Oh, hold on, Coach. 1 second. As we get a sit down. Yep. We get our snapshot. All right, one of the other great traditions of the High School Coaches Roundtable show, we got our Coaches Roundtable T-shirts. But I believe it's coming up in a few weeks where we'll have Captain's Night. And all the teams bring out a few additional players. They bring out the players that have been representing the program throughout this season. And we get a big photo taken from Jesse Garber. And that's been a great tradition. I kind of would love to see like all the photos over the years that we've been doing this High School Coaches Roundtable show. Another element that I wanted to note is that we continue to pay tribute to the late, great Vince Reed. We still have the VR and the microphone on our Sandy's Beef and Ale T-shirts here. And Vince Reed, the longtime play-by-play voice of the Pennsbury Falcons, a big part of WBCB. We still miss him. He hosted the High School Coaches Roundtable show for years, and I think it's awesome that they continue to keep his memory alive here with the VR on the T-shirts. Yeah, that is awesome. All right, let's talk to the Bensalem Owls now. 3-2, looking to get ready for Council Rock South. Coach Brady, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for being with us tonight. Tell us about how this season is unfolding for you guys. This week is one of the biggest games of the year. Council Rock South, a little bit of a rivalry, local connections. The Golden Hawks are here with us tonight at the Roundtable show. So I'm just a little extra energy in that game.
So, I mean, they're a very good team. Like, very physical. We're excited for the matchup. Always excited for the opportunity to compete. Obviously, we had some games that were tight for us. Penn Ridge, Quakertown, Cheltenham, we played last week. It was a very good football team.
Yeah.
I know they're 1-4, but they are a good team. But we're excited about the opportunity for them.
All right, so what do you see in the breakdown, the game plan? What can you guys take advantage of maybe in this matchup? Or
I don't want to say too much, but we're just excited. You know, they're physical. We want to play physical. So we're looking forward to that opportunity to showcase who we are. I know they feel overlooked, and I know we have felt like that too as well. So it's about just playing ball, playing physical, playing disciplined, being aggressive, and just doing what we're supposed to do.
Well, a great start to the season for the Bensalem Owls. They're taking a 3-2 record and will take on Council Rock South. Coach, appreciate your being with us tonight here, having some sandwiches.
Sure, very good.
Talking a little high school football. Tell us who you brought with you tonight for the roundtable.
So this is Evan Varallo. This is Hollis Sanders. Evan plays strong safety for us, plays tight end. Hollis is our defensive end. Both good players, both seniors. But great kids.
All right, guys, welcome to the show. Appreciate your being with us tonight. So, Evan, tell us what you're hearing from your coaches this week that's going to lead you to a win against Council Rock South. What are the keys to victory?
We hear that they're a strong and physical team, but I feel like our speed is I feel like we're a faster team, so I feel like passing the ball will get us a W.
You used a little bit of that speed, quickness
Yeah.
against this team. When you look back, what's one of your core sports memories? We get to meet all the high school football players, get a little insight into what makes them tick.
Yeah. I would say probably like throwing the ball with my dad outside, going to Eagles games with him, tailgating with him. Just him being a big Eagles fan made me like a big football guy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Little tailgate catch of the football.
Yeah.
That's a core memory for sure.
Yeah, it is.
All right, so when you're getting ready for the game, the other thing we want to check in with everybody on is what are the music you listen to? What are the things that get you ready for kickoff?
I don't really listen to music, honestly. We do a team prayer, and the national anthem just gets us all hyped up, I feel like, yeah.
All right, well, this week against Council Rock South, one of your biggest games of the year, when the psychology of a big game. Do you feel that pressure, and is that something that helps you to perform better? You know, some people really... I'm not sure when the pressure is turned up. Sometimes I don't know. I can't have my best performance. I start thinking, getting in my own head or something.
No, this is our last year. Me and Hollis' last year, so we have to win this game. It's really big for playoffs. They're a great team, and it feels like whoever's going to win this game is going to have that better spot in the way better chance to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, points are
all the power points.
Major consideration in this game as Bensalem Owls get ready to take on Council Rock South. Evan, appreciate your being with us. Are you the Kutztown guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just up there. My niece is the drum major for the Kutztown marching unit, and we just saw their game. They beat the heck out of Gannon this past week, but that's a great spot. Are you hoping to just go there as a student or maybe as a student athlete?
Maybe as a student athlete.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, whatever might be next for you, best of luck and good luck this week against Council Rock South. Kind of a little bit of a turnaround this year, right? You've been with the program for a while, and I'm thinking with the good start, like the energy and the whole feeling is different with this team. You guys want to have a special season.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, well, good luck to you in that endeavor. Appreciate your being with us. Hollis, welcome to the show.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so core sports memory.
Probably my first practice ever. I just like the physicality of it, really.
And when you get ready to take the field, do you have to flip a switch, or you want to?
No, I just like to
get out there and hit somebody.
Just practice how I play. So I like to play physicals, and that's just how I would want to play in the games.
All right, so how has practice been this week? Kind of looking for new energy against this Council Rock South team. I'm guessing that hasn't been a problem for you guys this week. There's a lot to be motivated for.
Yeah, practice has been good this week. We just have to we just have to be physical and just stay disciplined. And I think we'll come out with the W.
I mean, that's certainly what I'm hearing from Coach Brady. You guys have to match their physicality. Evan talking about the quickness that you guys might be able to put into play this week. How about your favorite music, your favorite things to get you ready for the game? We're hearing a lot of guys like to have almost a meditative moment of silence or prayer.
Just like I don't really listen to music before games. I'm just pretty much just going through the motions with the game. But yeah, I don't really listen to music.
Do the coaches have a role to get you guys hyped up?
Our head coach, he hypes us all up before the game, so that's what really gets me going.
Like rah-rah.
Especially Coach Brady, with his pregame speech for the D-line.
Coach Brady, give us a little taste of the pregame this week. I don't know. I'm not sure if we can handle it.
Yeah, I'm an emotional coach. I played emotional, so I just think the game needs to be played that way. That's how I love playing the game.
So you spark that emotion?
Yeah, I mean, none of them listen to music, which is crazy because I always did. But whatever helps someone get in the right state of mind, right? It's just going out, competing, having fun. At the end of the day, this is just a game. These are kids having fun playing football.
But it says here you guys both enjoy putting the work in, going into the gym. I'm guessing that you're seeing some results in the work you guys have put in the off season.
Yes.
All right. Well, hopefully you can get that emotion going, get a little pregame hype from Coach Brady, and advance to 4-2 this week as you guys have a big game against Council Rock South. We're going to talk to the Golden Hawks in a little bit. Right now we're going to step aside and take a break. We got a few more teams to meet. Neshaminy, Council Rock North, Council Rock South with us here at Sandy's. It's the High School Coaches Roundtable show on WBCB. We'll be right back.
Thank you. Sandy's Beef and Ale has been serving famous hand-carved roast beef sandwiches since 1967. Sandy's Beef and Ale is located in the Woodburn Square Shopping Center next to the Oxford Valley Mall. Stop in anytime for not only the roast beef sandwiches, but also the patty, the tailgater, and the Cuban. Family and friends have been coming to Sandy's Beef and Ale since 1967. 2028 Old Lincoln Highway, the home of the hand-carved sandwich.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
We now return to Sandy's Beef and
Sandy's Beef and Ale has been serving famous hand-carved roast beef sandwiches since 1967. Sandy's Beef and Ale is located in the Woodburn Square Shopping Center next to the Oxford Valley Mall. Stop in anytime for not only the roast beef sandwiches, but also the patty, the tailgater, and the Cuban. Family and friends have been coming to Sandy's Beef and Ale since 1967. 2028 Old Lincoln Highway, the home of the hand-carved sandwich.
We now return to Sandy's Beef and Ale in Langhorne for the Bucks County Coaches Roundtable show. Once again, here's your host, WBCB's Chris Ermer.
All right, welcome back to the High School Coaches Roundtable show. With us now, the heroes of Heartbreak Ridge, the Neshaminy Redskins, 4-1 on the season and getting ready to tangle with CB West. Coach Felis, congratulations on the win. You guys took it to Abington. What's the key in keeping this momentum going? What do you see when you're breaking down this CB West team? They were one of the top teams in the league last year and already playing good football this season.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, it starts at practice with us. You know, we talked about it a few weeks ago. We changed a few things around with how we practiced. Our guys are locked in right now. They're focused. We have a good tempo to our practice. You know, CB West obviously poses a lot of different challenges on the offensive side of the ball and the defensive side of the ball. They're very physical. They're very tough, very well-coached team. But, you know, we're excited for the challenge. We've had a good week of practice so far. And, you know, the opportunity to play at home is also something that's exciting for these guys. The atmosphere, we expect it to be electric. And, you know, we're just going to keep doing what we do each day at practice and, you know, really focusing in on a few specific things each day for us to get better at it. And these guys have completely bought into that philosophy.
So a big win over Abington. As this season progresses, you see your team getting better, improving with each practice, with each game. That sounds like what I'm hearing from you, and that's an encouraging thing.
Yeah, we, you know, this week too, you know, defensively, yesterday, Tuesdays, primarily a defensive practice day, and we were very sharp. Our guys were locked in, getting the calls in quickly, making the checks, flying around, running to the football. Same thing today. Today's more of an offensive day, but I felt like we're really understanding the concepts and really feeling comfortable with the game plan. So, you know, it's the old cliche, you practice how you play, but, you know, we like to try to have some intense practices. We like to try to get after it a little bit. That way Friday night's a reward for us.
Yeah, good week of practice leads to a good Friday night. Neshaminy getting ready for CB West. Coach, I know you got an offensive guy and a defensive guy. Tell us who's with us for the roundtable tonight.
Bobby Lagler, wide receiver, very physical, tall. He makes great catches all over the field. Relentless on the practice field. If you see him practice, doesn't take a play off. He's been very instrumental with our offensive success, and Tristan Rivera on the defensive side of the ball. You know, his stats don't always show up, but, you know, oftentimes he's challenged with the best receiver from the opposing team, and he's really done a good job of covering guys, and he's also physical in the run game, brings a lot of energy to our defense as well. So these guys are really guys that are key players for both sides of the ball, and you know, they go at it at practice sometimes too, which we talked about helps our overall team success.
That's awesome. Play with that competitive kind of nature. Bobby, welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us for our roundtable tonight. What's the key this week against CB West for you guys to keep things going? Feels like that Abington game was a game where you guys maybe were able to start to develop even tighter chemistry with your quarterback and the offense as things really started to click.
Yes, I think one thing is we see a couple holes in the defense we could attack on CB West. I mean, obviously they've been good forever, but I mean, we're 4-1, they're 4-1. It's probably one of the most hyped up games, especially because it's home. That always brings an extra effort, extra everything. So yeah, I'm excited.
All right, so you're at home, you get all the energy going. Any issue like dealing with the pressure? I'm talking with everybody here tonight about like their psychology, their makeup, the mindset that helps them play this game, have their best performance on Friday night. What's the recipe to get you in the right headspace?
I think for me, since I play offense, I'm not going out to hurt and hit everybody, so I try to listen to reggae, chiller music just to get me locked in, because if I'm hearing the duh and I'm trying to remember to please, it's hard for me. But just being chill, relaxed, talking to God, praying, that's really it.
In those moments when you're getting ready and you're thinking about the plays, are you visualizing how they're all going to unfold and what you expect to happen out there?
Yeah, I do visualize, but I also always think of if Michael rolls out this way, if something happens this way, I always got to be alert 24/7.
Gotcha. I would imagine that chemistry between the receivers and Michael Eckert is developing and feels pretty good. He's a great guy to deliver the football to you.
Yeah, I literally have been best friends with Michael since I can remember forever. We played baseball together, and he's the one who actually got me into football in 9th grade, 8th grade. So when I came back and he was here, he was so excited. I was so excited. So, yeah.
That's awesome. 8 catches, 140 yards, 184 yards on the season, and a couple of touchdowns for Bobby. Yeah. So you don't listen to music, or do you?
I listen to a lot of reggae, Rick James.
Okay. You get super freaky.
Yeah. And just even the Cranberries, anything that will just get me chill and relax.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So you can get ready to perform your best.
Yeah.
How about your core sports memory?
The parade last year for the Super Bowl, I think that was crazy. Just the whole vibe of us winning and after.
Where were you?
I was
along Broad Street, along the street, or did you go?
The museum. I was right on the museum, right where they were talking. I had a great spot. I think we got there at 4:30 in the morning, and it was crazy. It was so fun.
That's awesome. That's something you're not going to forget.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, good luck this week against CB West. Appreciate your being with us tonight as we'll talk to your teammate here, Tristan. So how much research goes into working against the #1 receiver on different teams? How much film do you break down? How much do your coaches talk to you about certain tendencies you might see?
So what I really do is just watch film. I research about the player before the game. That's all I do the whole week. Film really goes through it as a group with our whole team. Just defensive film. That's really about it.
And do you usually match up against the same guy, kind of mark the same guy throughout the game, or does that?
No, so we have our other defensive back, Mike Sass, who's capable of doing the same thing. So we just stay on our sides the whole game.
All right, what do you expect to see from CB West this week?
A lot of run game.
And in that kind of situation, I mean, your job is to go in there and support.
Yep.
You enjoy that physicality. Sometimes cornerbacks, they don't like to mix it up so much, but I would think that you're expected to
love setting the edge.
Get in there.
Love them bubble screens.
Yeah.
Love all of that.
You can really hit somebody.
Yes, sir.
How about what gets you in the right mindset, the sports psychology of a Friday night, and what leads you to your best performance?
Just pregame music. That's really gets me, sets the tone, gets me in the right mindset. That's really about it.
And throughout the week, do you like visualize what this receiver might be doing and how you were going to respond?
Yeah, I just watch what they do and just bring my game out there.
Gotcha. Well, this week against CB West, you guys are looking to go 5-1. Any music before the game?
Yeah, I'm the person that connects to the aux, the speaker before game. So
what's on the playlist?
So I usually just play rap, something that really gets me in the mood to go out there and just play my best.
Something that has that intensity.
Yeah. And it's also for everybody too. It's not just for me.
Gotcha. And that locker room, that's kind of a certain locker room leadership. Like, are you like you're like the ambassador of vibes in the locker room?
Yeah,
is that true, Bobby?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, well, hopefully those vibes are going to keep you guys on a winning track here. Big game against CB West, and good luck to the Neshaminy Redskins. We got the game on WBCB, so looking forward to it, and we'll be at Heartbreak Ridge rooting on the Redskins here. Oh, man, our play-by-play guy, Jordan, he's already having you guys in the States. That win over Abington, he was going nuts. But a great start for Neshaminy, and the sky's the limit right now for this team. Thanks for being with us, guys, and good luck this week.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so
much. All right, Coach Felix, Tristan, Bobby, appreciate it, guys. All right, let's talk to Council Rock North now. The Indian. Oh, thanks, guys. Thank you so much. Great to be here at Sandy's Beef and Ale. They got the roast beef, the turkey, specialty sandwiches, even put together a special menu for all of our high school coaches roundtable guests. So we appreciate that. We got Council Rock North here. Let's bring up the Indians. I think they're in the house. Great spot for the Phillies, the Eagles, Penn State football. Yeah, come on down, Council Rock North. We'll talk with the Indians, the Golden Hawks, and the Truman Tigers are also here. So get a chance to meet the players, the coaches, talk a little high school football. All right, come on down, guys. Coach Henser, welcome. You were a Kutztown guy.
I was.
Right. I think like last year I was up there. I mentioned earlier in the show that my niece is a drum major right now for Kumu, and we were up there watching them beat Gannon. But yeah, I saw your name in the program. I was like, oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. You guys getting ready for Quakertown, tough league opponent, and you guys looking for your first win. How do you turn the tide and start to move things in the right direction?
Yeah, it all starts with culture. You got to get all the guys to buy into the culture, and that's really where it starts. And I think this week we can, begin that process of everyone buying in and really fighting hard for the rest of the season so we can turn it around.
All right, Coach, tell us who you brought with you tonight for our roundtable discussion. Always great to meet the coaches, talk to the players, and guys, taking on Quakertown, that's a tough opponent. Anything that you see when you break down the film, any challenges that you're looking out for from them?
Yeah, they're, like you said, they're a tough opponent. They like to spread the ball out, and they will do wing T, power I. Like they run a little bit of everything. So that's the hard part. You have to adjust to. You have to be ready for it all because you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, and their quarterback pretty versatile, as can run, pass, and keep you guys looking at a two-dimensional offense this week.
Exactly.
So a tough one coming up for Council Rock North. But again, Coach, tell us who is joining us for the roundtable tonight.
So we have Will Cabo and Brian Kedash.
Guys, welcome on in. So, Will, tell me what you're hearing from your coaches this week. What's the energy like at practice to try to get this bounce back?
So it's getting a lot better. We've been having problems in previous weeks where the energy's kind of been lower from the lower classmen. since most of our team is mostly seniors, we just need to really focus on getting that energy for everyone, because when only one section of our team, like the starters, are like all like high and everyone else is low, we need to get that team morale all up, so we're all playing better together.
Right. And have you seen that this week? Signs of those changes?
Yeah, especially with more of like the younger guys getting opportunities to get some playing time and also to basically show themselves during scout team or maybe during individuals or during like routes on air for like wide receivers. Really just to show what skills they have maybe for next year or like during this year if we need them.
Quakertown, what are you hearing from your coaches this week? Specific things that you guys might be able to do?
It's more of just just getting better of the stuff we need to do, like keeping the playbook mostly the same, not really any more changes, but making sure that we can really execute the plays, because we've been having a lot of mistakes with plays. Maybe sometimes offensive line misses one block and they miss up a play, or like we can miss a hole, or I miss a throw.
Right.
It really just depends, making sure we get those plays down so we can have a really steady offense.
And all it takes is one missed assignment on any play,
Yep.
and the whole thing goes awry. What about a core sports memories? We get to meet all the guys joining us here tonight at Sandy's.
Definitely one of the memories is when we scored a touchdown against Upper Dublin, being in the end zone with all the guys and basically just enjoying ourselves, because we just need to have more of those moments of enjoying ourselves. It's really for everyone to really be in the game.
Right, if you break the seal, get a good start against Quakertown, things can really start to go in the other direction for this Council Rock team. So, Will, thanks for being with us tonight. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck this week against Quakertown. Great to have the players joining us. These guys put in so much hard work for the high school football programs that they are a part of, and we appreciate them joining us here for a little bit. So, Brian, you guys looking for a bounce back? How do you keep the energy up in a season that is been a tough one so far?
Well, I feel like it really just takes everyone. If everyone's connected and on the same page, the energy will stay high. We've had moments where a couple guys are slacking, and then it really just brings down the whole team. But if we all just stay connected, play as one, I feel like the energy will be good.
And it sounds like you guys have all kind of bought into that concept this week and throughout the season. So when you're getting ready for Quakertown, anything specific that your coaches are talking to you about that you guys can take advantage of?
Really just, I feel like we need to show more effort as a whole unit. We really haven't been dying down when we're down these past couple weeks. I feel like we need to continue to play as hard as we can for all 48 minutes, and we'll give Quakertown a run for their money.
All right, how about core sports memory for you?
I'd say when I scored a touchdown against Upper Dublin, that was nice, just getting in the end zone, even though it was at the end of the game and we were already down. It's nice to finally get in the end zone.
Yeah, everybody would get to celebrate all the hard work that you guys have put in. How about what put you in the right frame of mind to play this game? Do you listen to music before you get ready for kickoff? Do you visualize, meditate?
Definitely.
What's the mix?
Yeah, I'm a big music guy. I love listening to music.
Do you hook up? Everybody smell you hook up the music for the locker room?
Yeah, I usually get aux in the locker room.
Got the big speaker.
All right, so what's on the playlist? I got to make some more notes here.
We listen to a lot of OT7 Kwani and Boss Man D-Lo.
How do you spell that?
OT7 Quanny.
All right, well, guys, thank you for joining us tonight, and keep those vibes going. I mean, that's part of it, like that brotherhood and that teammate, right? I mean, that's part of what is fun about doing this and putting in all that work and everything. So I'm glad you're bringing that energy for your teammates. So keep that going. Good luck this week, guys, against Quakertown. Council Rock North with us. Appreciate it. And we got their rivals, Council Rock South, coming up now, or their sibling school joining us, the Golden Hawks. So we'll let you guys get back to your sandwiches, but first, a quick photo.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Coach Henser. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Council Rock North with us. All right, Golden Hawks getting ready for a big game against those Bensalem Owls. And we talked to Bensalem earlier tonight, and now we bring in the Golden Hawks and putting together an impressive season, this Council Rock South team. Picking up some big-time wins. Welcome, guys. All right, we got 3 players here, and we'll talk to Truman in a moment. Coach, welcome on in. 4-1. And Bensalem is next. But talk about this past game, Coach, because that was a really big win for you guys. How did you get it done?
Yeah, we were able to kind of get on top early. It was a really tight game at halftime, and when we kind of made some adjustments at halftime, we saw some results on the field, and it kind of took us the rest of the way.
All right, Coach, tell us who you brought with you tonight. We appreciate the coaches coming out, breaking down the games, recapping last week, getting us ready for this week. Before we meet the players, how about the Bensalem Owls? What do you guys see on film? What do you expect this week? Seems like it's going to be a clash of 2 really good league teams.
Yeah, we kind of been looking at them, and we know they have a lot of playmakers that are going to kind of go out, try to make plays, and we're going to look to contain them and kind of do our thing and keep discipline on our end.
Yeah, I've been hearing like their running back is really explosive, so got to check him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Coach, introduce the guys you brought with you tonight.
Right, so I have 3 junior D linemen, Gavin Saylor to my right, and then up top is Chris Ginner and Michael Smith down at the far end.
All right, guys, welcome. Gavin.
Yep.
Congratulations so far on the start of this season.
Thank you.
So you've been with this program for a little bit.
Yeah.
This year must feel like a turnaround, like, oh man, finally we're playing the football that we expected to play, and we're finally getting the wins that we've been looking for these past bunch of years.
Yeah, it was awesome. It's awesome. Last year we were a young team, and now we got some experience.
All right, so this week against Bensalem, how do you put that experience to good use? And what are you hearing from your coaches as far as game plan? Or, I mean, what do you feel like you guys do well?
I think our D-line's physical and we play aggressive.
So you get after the quarterback?
Yeah. We're good at, like, making a wall and making it hard for the running back to run.
Stopping the run?
Yeah.
Which side of the ball do you like being on more, gravitate more? You like the defensive line?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. I love defense, yeah.
Just a lot.
Yeah, I like to be aggressive and like hit people.
All right, how about a core sports memory?
Probably going to nationals my 7th grade year with Pop Warner.
All right, so you're probably playing with a lot of those guys now.
Yeah. He was there.
Right. Well, I would guess that kind of developed some chemistry and.
Yeah, definitely. I've been playing with most of the guys for a while now.
All right, well, good luck this week against Bensalem. Any music, any like pregame stuff that gets you hyped up?
Yeah, I have a playlist that I listen to before the game.
Kind of get you in the right mindset, frame of mind.
Yeah.
And what's the sports psychology kind of stuff? Like, do you play loose? Do you try to get focused in?
I try to get like fired up and like get ready to go.
Get emotional?
Yeah.
Now, do your coaches kind of give you guys a pregame speech or?
We have a player that does, Shane Myers.
Oh, yeah.
Does one every game, yeah.
All right, so Shane banged up earlier this season. Big loss for you guys. Has that been something that has almost galvanized this team? Like when he speaks, everybody's like, oh, this.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Is a guy we're going to get behind.
Yeah.
That probably was the case before he got banged up.
Yeah, it's even better now, though, because like now it's like he's like speaking from like he wants to be out there with us, but he can't. But
it's like win it for Shane.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Well, that mindset might take you guys pretty far. Good luck this week against Bensalem. Appreciate your being with me. So you got rugby here too?
Yeah, I play rugby.
At school?
No,
like
Doylestown.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we don't have a team at the school.
I would think that there's a lot of rugby that you can take into the football, like toughness. Or
yeah, and like tackling, it helps with staying low.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Thank you.
All right, Chris, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, what's your core sports memory?
I have to agree with Gavin on this one. Going to nationals was a pretty important part in my life.
Yeah, where were you guys? Like, where did you travel to?
So the first time I went to nationals, I played in the ESPN Center in Florida. And the second time, we played at the Campus World Stadium.
Nice. Well, you get the road trip, you get the experience, and like I was saying to Gavin, you guys are seeing some results from all the work you guys have put into this football thing. It's got to feel really good right now at 4-1, but I know the mindset is, we got to go 1-0 this week.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I mean, you just got to keep that. That's like the way you approach each and every game. But you guys are starting to stack up some wins, and feels pretty good. Do you coach some youth football?
Yeah, I do coach youth football.
And how does that experience kind of help you on the football field? Do you have more sympathy for your coaches?
No.
You're like, I know what these guys are going through. These kids never listen to me.
Yeah, but
do the kids listen to you?
No.
Was it LMFA or like one of the local Pop Warner groups?
Local Pop Warner team. I coach the 7U team.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so how about like getting ready for the game? What gets you in the right mindset? What's your mental makeup on game day?
I would have to say music.
And is there one side of the football that you appreciate more than the other? Like, do you like to be on the defensive side of the football? You like to play offense? Does one kind of, go more with your personality?
I definitely enjoy defense because I like that edge, like hitting people, but I enjoy both.
All right, so you guys both said, defense is the way to go. Has the defense been something you guys have leaned on this season to lead you to this 4-1 record? I mean, I think that's one of the things that, you need to have a good defensive side of the football, and it feels like that you guys are both kind of singing the praises of your defense this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think that our defense flies the ball, and we all just make tackles.
Right. Kind of fly to the football, support each other, and looking to go to 5-1 this week against Bensalem. Chris, thank you for joining us and being part of the show. Michael, welcome on in. All right, how about core sports memory?
Core sports memory. I'm going to have to go with most likely playing for the 2023 Little Quakers team. It's a youth program, so freshman kids come in, try out. They treat you real good. You get to play some of the best competition around. They even take you on a trip to Florida, and so that trip was probably my core memory. Probably the best time of my life, honestly.
Yeah.
It's crazy to say that because it was only a week long, but it was amazing. They took you out to Miami U. You get to meet the players, tour the school, tour the facilities, and yeah, really appreciate it. They did.
Well, I mean, it seems like this season is becoming a special one for this team and for this program. Is that something that you guys are talking about in the locker room or amongst yourselves with your coaches?
100%. We know what we got. It takes all of us to get to where we want to be. We're not nearly as close to our full potential, but we're certainly excited with what we got. Keep pushing forward and hopefully something good comes out of it.
I mean, that's a great way to approach things, that there's always room for improvement, and Council Rock South trying to get better each and every time you guys take the football field, and looking to go 1-0 this week against Bensalem. Anything in particular you would point out as far as a key to the game this week?
We got to play physical. We got to play fast. We have to have a rally to the ball, set the edge, force them to run up the middle. So that's really it.
Man, it seems like that physicality is part of the Golden Hawk brand this year.
100%.
And same kind of rallying cry. You got to win it for Shane, and there's a lot to play for this team.
100%.
Is that something that you've been picking up on and has been motivating you?
100%. Some of these guys get injured, lose their season. It's hard to watch, but you got to keep pushing. They want to win. They dedicated their entire all season to helping us win, so now it's our turn.
Right, and they're still there
100%
with you
helping out.
guys.
Yep.
coaching you up and motivating and trying to lead you guys to a 5th win this week against the Bensalem Owls. We appreciate the Golden Hawks being with us tonight, our high school coaches roundtable show. We'll let you guys get back to your sandwiches. We got one more team to talk to. We got a picture to take, too, before we get the Truman Tigers up here. Talking high school football from Sandy's Beef and Ale. It's the high school coaches roundtable show on WBCB. We'll be right back.
Your day-to-day life is hectic between having to pick up the kids, make dinner, the countless other tasks that you got to get done. Rob's Automotive and Collision is there to make your life a whole lot easier. Make sure you take advantage of their spacious waiting rooms, the large flat-screen TVs, complimentary coffee and muffins, and free Wi-Fi. So even when you do have to stop, Rob's is there to make you feel right at home. Give Rob's a call today at 215-826-9200 for any of your auto repair needs.
Sandy's Beef and Ale has been serving famous hand-carved roast beef sandwiches since 1967. Sandy's Beef and Ale is located in the Woodburn Square Shopping Center next to the Oxford Valley Mall. Stop in anytime for not only the roast beef sandwiches, but also the patty, the tailgater, and the Cuban. Family and friends have been coming to Sandy's Beef and Ale since 1967. 2028 Old Lincoln Highway, the home of the hand-carved sandwich.
We now return to Sandy's Beef and Ale in Langhorne for the Bucks County Coaches Roundtable Show. Once again, here's your host, WBCB's Chris Ermer.
All right, welcome back to Sandy's Beef and Ale. It's the high school coaches roundtable show on WBCB. And joining us now, the Truman Tigers in the win column this week. Congratulations, Coach McCardle, on the victory. How did you guys get it done? What was the key to getting past Council Rock North?
So I guess the key was we got off to a good start for once. We got a stop, went right down the field and scored. They started driving. We got a pick six, jumped up on them. Then scored again before the half. We were up 20-0 at half, and things just stayed going. Well, then they scored, but then we were able to bear down, and for once our kids found a way to win, and it was exciting to see that because it's been some tough years for them. So they really rallied because these kids have been working their backsides off. So it was great to see them, fight hard and pull out a win.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And we'll meet the players in just a little bit, but now maybe getting a little momentum, a little energy going as you guys get ready to take on an Upper Dublin team and looking for win number 2, go back-to-back this week.
Yeah, hopefully. Upper Dublin's got a good team too. I know their record doesn't show, but if you pay attention, they've been in a couple plays here or there. Their record could be drastically different.
Gotcha.
So we're certainly not dancing down the street, you know what I mean? We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, not overlooking this team.
No way.
As the Tigers get ready to tangle with Upper Dublin.
Yep.
And Coach McCardle, tell us who you brought with you tonight. We get to meet the coaches, we get to meet the players, talk a little high school football, eat some sandwiches. So who we got?
So we got 2 seniors with us who play a lot of ball here at Truman. We got Troy Andahar and Kurt Verre, both seniors, both wide receivers and defensive backs, who, like I said, played a lot of ball here at Truman and are great kids and huge members of our team.
All right, Troy, a couple of touchdowns and a pick. Can you take us through some of those highlights? That's throughout the season, or was that just this last week?
Throughout the season. I wouldn't be able to do it without my guys.
And any one of those plays really stand out for you as far as going to be like ESPN top 10 kind of play, or?
I would say my second touchdown of the season. It was a 50-yard jet sweep to the house. I wouldn't be able to do it without the guys up front. It was a great block. It was a great play.
And just to chime in here, Troy didn't even play for us last week. He was out with an injury, so we're excited to be getting him back soon because he's a huge member of our team. And same with Kurt. They've both been battling injuries and contributing. Once we get these guys back at full strength, we'll really be rolling.
I mean, that's another layer of difficulty or challenge when you're also dealing with being banged up a little bit. So do you feel like you're back to 100? Do you feel like you're still getting better?
I feel great. I'm ready for this win.
All right, so what's the key this week against Upper Dublin?
Just keep using the momentum we got from last week. Keep making plays, keep being explosive.
Well, I'm going to chime in because Upper Dublin's good, and we don't want to give them any bulletin board material. They got a bunch of tough kids, and they run right at you. If we don't play well up front, it could be a long night. They got a really good running back, very good tight end, good offensive line. They're a solid football team.
How about your core sports memory?
I would say last year we took a trip to ESU.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a great team bonding. And the whole team just had a lot of fun playing football.
You went up to East Stroudsburg?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Now, after school, do you have future plans? What would you maybe be going to East Stroudsburg University, looking at colleges, or what? Are you? Maybe you're not even at that point of the decision-making process. I don't know.
Yeah, I definitely want to play football in college. East Stroudsburg is a school I'm looking at. But whoever offers me,
East Stroudsburg, Kutztown, a lot of great spots within the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania where you can become a student athlete and keep things going in that direction. Well, good luck this week against Upper Dublin. Appreciate your being with us tonight, part of the Roundtable show, and congratulations on the work you're putting in and you guys getting a big win this week against Council Rock North. So congratulations on that as we got Kurt Veray also with us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so what do you think the key is this week against Upper Dublin?
Executing and playing fast. We've been slowly building up and getting better and better at that every week. And I think if we continue to get better at it, we'll do what we need to do.
Keep continuous improvement with this team. All right, so you guys coming off of a win, did you feel like there was a better energy in practice this week because you guys got the win, kind of got some positive momentum?
Yeah, we keep building off of our energy from each week, and this big win, bring us up. We're going to keep bringing the energy every single week.
Well, hopefully that's going to lead you with some momentum into this game against Upper Dublin. How about a core sports memory? Asking everybody, what's one of the earliest memories or core memories they have inspiring you to play football or play sports?
Probably ESU too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went up to East Stroudsburg. We played other teams around the area, and we balled. It's just a good experience.
So that trip inspiring for both of you guys. Did kind of give you some aspirations for post Truman? What do you see next for yourself? Or like I was saying to Troy, I don't know. Maybe you guys aren't even to that point of making those decisions. You guys are both seniors, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's time to figure it out.
Yeah, I'm looking to play college ball at the higher level. A couple schools looking at me.
Nice
things. I'm looking for other schools too.
Well, hopefully you guys can get some eyeballs on you and turn some heads with continuing to play well throughout the season, continuing to improve throughout this high school football season as you guys get a big win over Council Rock North and get ready to take on Upper Dublin. Appreciate the Truman Tigers being here with us tonight, part of the show, and good luck this week, guys.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach McCardle, Troy, Kurt. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks to Brianne O'Neill, our video engineer, and to Ava Fife, our intern. I don't think we've gotten a better title for her quite yet, but she helps us out a ton. I think we got Instagram stuff, right? So WBCB, now we're doing more Instagram posting and some stuff around the Coaches Roundtable show each week. So check that out on Instagram at WBCB Sports. WBCB_SN for Sports Network, which is the same for Twitter, X, if you want to go on there as well. All right, thanks to all the coaches, to the players for being with us tonight. We got Neshaminy and CB West on BCB, and we'll also have the Pensbury Falcons traveling up to CB South for that game. Hope you can be with us for high school football action on the WBCB Sports Network, and thanks for checking out the High School Coaches Roundtable show tonight on BCB.